The COD Mobile community update just dropped yesterday, and we all did the exact same thing. We scrolled and scrolled until we found something about the Akimbo Fennec, and then simultaneously, we were all very disappointed when they said they were just watching the situation. While the world of ranked and everywhere else is burning because of this crazy meta of dual Fennecs, it's kind of crazy that they're just watching. So in this video, we're just going to talk about 3 ideas that I have that could nerf the Fennec so it makes it still usable, but more enjoyable for everybody to play against. So stick around. Now, the first issue we have is the Fennec itself is a very average gun. It's only when you put 2 of them together does it become this crazy monstrosity that nobody wants to deal with. So if we start nerfing the Fennec itself is going to become trash, and no one's going to want to use it. So we need to somehow keep the Fennec the way it is, but nerf how the dualies themselves work. So here are my 3 ideas. My first idea is to replace the Akimbo Fennec altogether. Now hear me out, I know a bunch of you have dropped a lot of money or grinded very hard to get the dual Fennecs, but this would be replacing that with brand new dual weapons. So it's not like you're going to be losing anything, we're just going to be splitting basically it in 2. These brand new weapons can now be controlled specifically for fire rate and damage, while it won't affect the single holding because this gun can never be single held. So this should affect nobody. It just means that the guns won't look exactly the same, but will grant great independent control of nerfing the dual wielding nature of these new guns and the Fennec by itself. My second idea is actually to add some big negative impacts with the perk that is used to dual wield the Fennec. Because we can't exactly nerf the Fennec itself, like damage and recoil and all that kind of stuff, there should be some negative impacts from applying the perk. Carrying 2 weapons around is a lot more difficult than carrying 1 around. Stability, control, movement should all be affected, but you don't really see that as much as when you attach this perk. So this perk should come with some big negative impacts to how the guns handle, and that could allow for less control by the person using it and give a slight advantage to the person who's attacking the person carrying around the dual wielding Fennecs. My last idea kind of contradicts everything else I've already said inside this video, but I'm okay with that. Dual wielding inside of COD Mobile changes the game a lot. Allowing specific guns to have the ability to dual wield brings a lot of new nuances to the game, which is what we really want. And a lot of people dropped big bucks to get the Akimbo Fennec, and people grinded to get the dual Fennecs themselves with that perk. So we can't just remove it from the game. What we can do is maybe turn a blind eye, sprinkle some movie magic on top of it, and realize that, you know what? It's a computer game. We can make different stats for the exact same gun. The dual-wielding Fennec could do less damage, have more bullet spread than its single-wielding counterpart. I know they're the exact same gun, and doing it is kind of illogical, but so are zombies and the ability to respawn. So if we can all just take this with a grain of salt and allow the creators to change specific details about the dual wielding compared to the single wielding, and we're all okay with that, then yeah, you could just nerf the dual wielding Fennec's damage or bullet spread and just leave the single wielding nature of the gun alone. Well, I know my ideas aren't exactly mind-blowing, but there are 3 solid ideas that could be used to nerf this crazy meta that we're in. Everyone's running around with dual Fennecs, or maybe they're nice enough to run around with a normal gun, and then when they start losing, pull out the OP weapon that it is, because that is the meta we've been facing every single day inside of ranked, and even if we're playing casual. Dual Fennecs have run away with the game, and it needs to be fixed pretty quickly, and COD Mobile really needs to stop watching and take some more direct actions in it. But that's my thoughts. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comments, what you guys would nerf, how you would nerf it, what we would change about it. Or if you have any ideas for future videos, you can always leave those in the comments down below as well. I hope you guys are all doing great, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.